I'm on it.
Traveler, have you... Surely you've a scrap to spare.
Miles?
Mercy, traveler. Never have I been so hungry. Always there is prize share. The pile has grown leaner these years. Little falls to our pile that is not rotten or sour from this week and maybe before. Forgive me, I say too much. If you would know more, ask Anoi. Our elder listens to those in need, and he speaks out of earshot of the guards. He's there, in the house to the right when you cross the bridge. He can speak of the hunger. Thank you. I'll share it, I swear. Thank you, traveler. The gullet is a lawless place, forgotten. The only authority here is the Matarus, and they don't work on our behalf. But if it is a wise man you want, seek Anoi in his home. He tries to keep us safe.
That Dawnstar may be able to help. What say?
Help how? Poison me? Akira, no thanks.
took him. For what? Bataro's the second this month.
What's that over there?
Quick and quiet.
What say you, boy? I see much and many things. I simply do not look with these eyes in the same manner that others do. I have heard much as well. Many know you for your dark temperament, watcher who chases Aethus. I also hear the Raparu's heartbeat, grown thready and pained. Now a watcher comes to the gullet, as Amira has shown me you would. The Raparu are being crushed from the top.
No one deserves to suffer. Not like this.
This is the Juana way. The fish of our nets are drawn for the tribe. The fruit of our fields, too, is reaped for the tribe. And the coin of our pockets belongs not to one, but to all. All spoils are gifted to the whole of the tribe. The tribe then partakes from the top down, from the most deserving to the least. The Mataru risk their lives to protect the tribe. The Quaru provided skilled goods and services. The tribe takes care of the Raparu more than we contribute to the tribe. Or it did, before our numbers swelled too large. The Dawn Stars would feed us, but the guards forbid them to pervert the order of sharing. There was a man who helped us, a soft-hearted pirate named Ulug. He worked with the Principe captain. Mad Morena, they call her. But for days now, Ulug was never late with his shipments. Always very conscientious. A good boy. For him to disappear for several days without word. The Queen refuses to increase our share of the prize share. Without Ulug's shipments, we will surely starve. I am asking you, if you do not know your way to the row, someone at the hole may be able to help you.
That is a fine idea. When it comes to mission work, my brethren are always happy to help.
Some of the less crazy ones, hopefully.
Peatly is a child of the Dawn Stars, and has become the Gullet's most cherished healer. I believe she would willingly hear your request for charity.
Watch your step.
Does it ever trouble you, being so far removed from the rest of your order?
You gonna call me heretical too?
Of course not. I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
I didn't mean to jump in. I'm just used to being called names.
It's all right. The feeling.
Not a problem.
Peatley? Good God, I nearly didn't recognize you. You look more death-warmed over than Dawnstar.
I didn't see you there, Shody. Listen, you and your friends should move along. I'm not feeling so good, and I'd hate to get you sick. Nothing a little ginger root and some bed rest won't cure. Please, let me be. That's not... Wait, you're the one someone and the other Dawnstar's been talking about. In that case, maybe there is. There's some sick Raparu in the back. Not much I can do for them now besides keep them comfortable. And hidden.
Is that wise? Keeping a room full of sick people in the most crowded district in the city?
It's better than leaving them to wander the district. I can give them a dignified death, if nothing else. We tried, but the one way is prize share, meaning anything we'd give these people has to go through the palace. Best I can tell, our food went to the Queen's table. Assuming it didn't rot in the storehouse first. That's a question for Samhain. I'd ask her myself, but I got my hands full here. She's high priestess at the Temple of Gaun. Tell her Pitley sent you. She'll listen. Need something? Because they've got Drowner's lung. Spreads like gossip and kills even faster. A gift from the Valians. Fills your lungs with fluid. Gets you coughing all the time, trying to clear them. One of my patients coughed so hard, she broke a rib. Eventually, it gets so bad, you can't hack it out. You just lie there, struggling for breath, until you choke on your own phlegm. I hear it's a long, hard end. I heard some Raparu had gotten sick, so I brought them here to care for them. City healers don't come down here. Realized what it was when I heard the rattle in their chests, the way they gasped for air. Only cure is an elixir made with pine seed oil. It costs a lot, though not nearly as much as an epidemic. Still, if news of this outbreak gets out, these poor souls will get tossed into the old city. No one with any money in Neketaka spends it on the Raparu. You can get nearly anything on Delver's Row. Only trouble is finding it, and paying for it. Unfortunately, the children of the Dawnstars don't have many connections in this part of town. About the only honest one. The Reparu here are treated like garbage. Even made to eat garbage from that scrap heap opposite the lift. And Dario and his Principe scum took advantage of the neglect down here to set up the black market on Delver's Road. All the while, the gullet gets more crowded as tribes from the other islands come to Neketaka. Some are driven from their homes by pirates, raiders, even trading company thugs. Others hear stories of the foreign wealth pouring into the city. What they don't realize is most of it flows between the foreigners and the palace. Some days, I think maybe this is why Aethys brought us to Deadfire, so we can do some good. Other days, I'm too damn tired. About the only honest one. The Reparu here are treated like garbage. Even made to eat garbage from that scrap heap opposite the lift. And Dario and his Principe scum took advantage of the neglect down here to set up the black market on Delver's Road. All the while, some are others hear stories of the foreign wealth pouring into the city. What they don't realize is most of it flows. That's what and whenever the city authorities finally crack down, as best we remember what some other days.
Please, I did nothing!
Enough! Or do you wish to consign her to the old city as well?
Let him go!
Beer, I'm sorry,
Your tongue flops like a dying fish. I tire of its stink. Lower him down!
May Tangaloa devour your souls, you cold-blooded eels.
Be careful. The gullet is no place for outsiders.
Was taking Bataro not enough for you? Bataro is gone. Dead. What more do you want? Forgive me. I thought you were one of the foreigners who sent him away. Outsiders here always go to the tavern. My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away? Bataro is punished already, I say. Whatever offense he gave, do not hang it on our necks. We say the only thing that live in these depths are ghost eels, and fish eaten by ghost eels. Which are you? The traders say they bring riches in their big ships. But what reaches the gullet? Only crime and sickness, I say. The Rowataians promise marvels, strong walls, and plenty for all. Akira, still my back aches from building their fort, and still I live here. And Bataro said we would finally leave. I heard a Rowataian captain took up at the tavern. Suduzo, they call her. They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers. Bataro went and found her in the tavern. Next I see him, the guards are dragging him to the cage. Everyone knows the Rowataians are made of brass. They listen only to their commanders. But still, maybe it goes different for you. But I would offer it to you, but it is probably in the old city with Bataro. Or in someone else's pocket. I could never ask someone to go down to the old city, but since you offer... It is a big and dangerous place. But perhaps he hid himself. Please, help him if you can. Or bring me news if you cannot. We are 6, 3 children, 2 babes, and me. Such a strange question. A Raparu child is the child of all Raparu. At least that is the way in the village where Bataro and me came from. But here, we are all strangers. No one looks in on the sick or cares for the children. Never. That is the surest way to get the attention of the Overseer. I hear it is somewhere in the Narrows. It is possible Anoi knows. He has lived here longer than any. His hut is just along the walkway to the southwest. I tell you, I do not know where it is, and I am sure it would be little to someone like you. After what happened, Bataro would sooner have thrown it into the waters than given it to the Mataru or the Rowataians. If it is anywhere, it is surely with his body. Suduzo. They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take but she threw Bataro out. Always Bataro was careful with his words, especially as a Raparu. But a Raparu in Neketaka gives offense just by breathing the air of his betters.
Did you hear that? Hey, fresh face. Welcome to the hole. Just got 2 rules, yeah? Keep your hands to yourself, and don't fall in. Need something? What you need? Sure, I know a few folks who need coin, and a couple of them can even hold their... Need something? The hole's been here so long as there's been a gullet. Though it ain't always been mine. What's the neighborhood without a place to get pissed drunk and lose your pants? Well, it's a bit of a story. See, I was born here. Right here, fresh face. Right on this counter. And I'll die here too, God's willing. Of course. What you need? You'll find all kinds in the hole, even some of the competent sort. Need something? No doubt you'd fit right in. But it ain't none of my business, I suppose. If you're dead set on dying, you'll find Delver's Row in the Narrows. Those twisty alleys carved into the mountain on the west side of the gullet. You've got to make your own way from there. Dario will skin me if I say any more. Then I'll be shaking yours, fresh face. I'll tell you how to get there without getting yourself dead first. Take a right the first chance you get. Then keep going forward until you see a merchant stall. Look close. There's a secret... I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but all the same, you'd best watch yourself in Delver's Row. If Dario doesn't gut you first. You stick around the gullet long enough, you might find out. The holes. What's the neighborhood without a place for to... Of course.
Never smelled meat like that before.
Why do you bother me, little kith? You're all little to me. Little and squishy. No. The gullet reeks of illness. The beds are too small. An imp tried to nest in my hair. And Firna, the tavern keeper, refuses to give me more than 1 day off a month. How am I supposed to hunt when I am chained to this stove? Maybe I'll become a pirate. How do you mean? I'm not daft, you condescending little mite. Tell me why, and in what capacity, I should join your crew. It's been too long since I felt the wind on my face. I'd take the dead fish smell of a ship in port over the stink of the gullet any day. I don't work for free. Suit yourself.
Harami!
I am here, Seduzo Nui.
Do we expect any foreign merchants today?
We do not, Seduzo Nui.
Then state your business quickly. I want to avoid another surprise. The one who threatened me. I shall not soon forget him. These Huana learn too many pretty words from the Valians. You cannot trust what they say. This fellow wanted passage on my ship, as if I were the village ferryman. I told him there was none to be had. Certainly not at his price. He told me he had coin, lots of it. I did not believe him. How could a man who lives in a garbage heap have enough money for passage?
So you assumed the worst and threw him to the wolves?
No, you presumptuous Adiran. I assumed nothing until I saw the swollenette. A marked coin, a token of allegiance. The Principe carry them. I knew then that I was dealing with a pirate. I had heard they were influential in the Gullet, but I did not realize how much so. I called for the guards, and they dragged him away. That is the last I saw of him. There's nothing I can do. The passenger quarters have been reserved by a dwarf named Orin. Why do you bring this to me? What did remorse ever accomplish? Besides, this Bataro brought trouble on himself. Yes, he should have known how to behave around civilized people. That must be the first time I've ever heard civil speech in the Gullet. Very well. I could take 3 more in the hold, and no more. Orin and his crew have reserved the berths. I will already have to abandon crates of cargo to make room for these 3. Plus, send them to me. The sooner we leave, the better. And I told you there is none. But what is your business with me? Nearly done, I hope. I sold a consignment of iron and cultural coral, and will return to Rauatai with vorals, merkberries, and Andra stars. The Royal Deadfire Company would frown on business in this district. What is your business with me? He and his people are gold-packed knights. Orin is particular. Perhaps that is good. He just finished a contract to guard the Valian Luminous Mill. I hear animancers are also particular. He's upstairs. Just do not interrupt him if he's arranging things. Nearly done, I hope. What is your business with me?
Don't see why you'd spend all that time arranging your food if you aren't making it look like a funny face. I don't see what Sedusa was fussing about. Nothing wrong with being tidy.
Cheers. What do you require? Indeed. The good captain has 4 adequate berths, all equally sized, all facing the same direction, and she's promised to leave promptly. A most agreeable arrangement. Out of the question. We're due in Tekoa for another contract, and the client has already paid the advance. And we have already paid Seduzo. I couldn't possibly take back the same coins I have already spent. A gold-packed knight is bound by his contract, and ours binds us to make all possible haste to Tekoa. Booking passage on another ship on such short notice would be most expensive. Look around. The Deadfire is filled with misery, to say nothing of the gullet.
Folks like you ain't helping. Have a heart. Or is it already dead in your chest?
I have oaths to keep. Perhaps that means little to you, but I am bound by them. What better life do you imagine for them in Rauatai? They will only trade one misery for another. Besides, I have a contract to fulfill. All ships leaving for Rauatai are laden with luminous Adra and other rare goods. Mercenaries, even of our skill, do not rate so highly. We had a contract with the Valian Trading Company to defend one of their most valuable properties. If you're looking for work, I hardly recommend them. They pay well, and they pay on time. Damn, if that thing burns while we're still here.
Go on ahead. I'll have this open as promised. Need a hand? Can do.
is your business with me? And I told you they're nearly done, I hope. I saw. What is your business? What is your business? He and his people. Perhaps that he's upstairs. Just do not interrupt him if he's arranging things.
You must be new. Lucky for you, we have a special rate for newcomers. A bag of coppers in exchange for your life. It seems we've made a mistake. Forgive and forget, no?
How do you like that?
Slippery devil.
Ha!
You're mine! Silmes.
Guess they don't like my singing.
Glory be to Gaun!
And?
Need something?
There's it. Better try something else.
You're something special. Better run!
Give it to me.
Yours is a gate I recognize, Watcher. It's the smell of cardamom that drew you, no? Or perhaps the sting of fresh pepper. Or maybe you seek something with a stronger bite. Then you'd best ask elsewhere. But careful. If the Mataru Overseer hears there's a sickness, might be he has more questions for you. Food, of course, and supplies for the road. Though most here come to me for poison. I have plenty, though...
I have nothing for the likes of you.
Ernedza has not seen you before. You must be new. New or... the disguises. Wait, but I am mistaken. You have made a few enemies in this place already, no? Most bold of you to linger now. But how did you hear about this place? Wait, no. Do not tell me. Sometimes it is better not to know. There is something I can get for you, yes? Tell me quietly. Eh? I hope you are not ill. But never mind. If the Mataru come asking, I will not tell. But Drowner's lung is very serious, very deadly. The cure is not cheap, but how can one put a price on good health? On the other hand, you are an assassin, no? Maybe you do something for me, and we consider the medicine your payment. There is a certain merchant here who needs to not be here. This merchant runs a shop at the end of the street. People know it as the Spindleman. If you get rid of it, then I will give you the medicine.
Hold on, not so fast. Do they call him that because he carries a spindle, or because he's got spindly legs?
Merla, it is a dangerous pest. When it dug its lair, it did not even ask permission of their... of the boss.
Usually you want to pay the proper respects if you're digging a lair.
It is a Vithrak. They say it is a mind reader. We in Delvezro are simple folk, quiet folk. It does not do to have a mind reader. Of course.
Come on, let's get a drink of firmness.
It's early. We'll go when it's dark.
Fine. Tell them.
Back up. No shops this way, stranger. You think I'm standing here so I can tell you about it? Come on, go. That's up to Dario.
Something approaches.
What is this kith creature?
Ugh, it's making my skin crawl.
What secrets does it bring?
Let us see. Let us see. Any. All. Yes, you came to Deadfire seeking knowledge, too. The language of tongues is a dull, tedious thing. Why ask when you can see for yourself? A watcher, the deer wood, the great empire of a deep, a death, a life, a wide sea. Ah, a wonderful secret.
I don't trust this creature. At all.
His is a small mind, with small concerns. What do you care for him? You...
Let us see. Let us see.
What is your business with the cellar woman? The one who calls herself Ernesto. What is this droning sound? You have a fly in your teeth? As you say, we discern no difference. Yes, this Ernesto speaks little to us, but her thoughts say much. We know she plots against us. But you do not care about Ernesto, only the medicine. Let us tell you an excellent secret. There is a hidden entrance to her storeroom. follow the wooden catwalk east of her shop. This is where she moves supplies in secret for Dario. We want to see you betray Ernesto with her own secret. If you also exterminate her, then we can sell you special things. Though the other seller women and seller men might think angry
Yes. You have been generous with us.
there is a place below the slums, old, cold, and abandoned, where the city swallows those it wishes forgotten. But this place was once part of the city. So was its temple, a site holy to the goddess of distant, forgotten things.
Be welcome, stranger. I've heard your name whispered in the streets of the black market. You need a blade or a bludgeon, or some sturdy armor? Then you blunt your teeth talking to me. Go and see Ernesto. His shop is just across the way. Old Humani's stock is tested in the hands and throats of the fiercest sorts in the gullet. But you already know that.
I wonder what this is.
Nothing will slip past me. Let's see what's in here. Just say the word. I'll have this open in no time. Let's see what's in here. Ready when you are. That'll do it. I'll have this open in no time. I'm on it.
think you made a wrong turn, Bilger. You don't belong in the row. You'll need to work on. You looking to commission an artist? You'll find none better in Neketaka, Bilger. Then you've no need of me, eh? Just don't go filching my regulars and we'll get on fine.
So, does Gilded Vale still reek of spoiled grain and burnt stew? Wouldn't know. Decided to go places where I could be of more use. I didn't realize farmers were in such short supply in the Deerwood. Not farming. Thought I'd take a shot at running things. And those... things are still running?
Need something? That could save an awful lot of sick people. That's the stuff, all right. Thank you. That's from me and from the children of the Dawnstars. If you'll...
I shall put it to good use.
Dan, leave it to me.
You've caught the eye of someone important. If you're interested in making good pay and a good friend, head to the Narrows at the western end of the gullet. Once you reach the alleys, go right and right again as soon as you can. Then, follow the bend to the left. The bullies guarding the door have a weakness for chewing Svev. You can follow their trail. Tell them Dario sent for you. And remember your manners.
My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away? Of course not. He worked on the docks, I'm sure of it. The Overseer looks for a reason to toss us below too. Such talk will bring him to our doorstep. What say, then? Three? All this and you say some must stay behind? Then best do it quickly.
They'll be fine. I just know they will. You're giving them a better life now.
My village was not like this. Why? Many ships leave from Queen's Birth, but the Valiants take slaves. They say the Principes smuggle goods in the caverns below, but I cannot trust such people. But the Rauataians have mighty cannons, and a big homeland they abandoned for ours. Perhaps there is more room for us there.
Stand back from there. You want down? Go and see Overseer Hitenga.
Otaro? He associated with foreign criminals. I cannot be certain about Biha, so I let her go. But I will be watching her. These wicked sorts overrun the gullet and corrupt the Raparu. Our justice must be swift and firm. To the old city, Ikira, a god's cursed ruin filled with walking corpses and abominations of the deep. And the remains of lawbreakers and troublemakers. The gullet is no place to wander. Watch yourself for rowdies and pirates. Are you mad or merely lost? That place is a punishment for the lowest sort. Go and explore someplace with pleasant views and fresh air. The harbor, or Hariki's Overlook. It's your neck, Kira. We will leave the lift down there for half a day. That should be enough time to come back to your senses. After that, you are on your own. The guard will let you pass. though I urge you to reconsider. Hers is the first house you come to. You'll probably find her there.